I bring you a story of redemption, a modern-day account of Hester Prynne meets the woman at the well. This is the Scarlet Letter. I write this letter with the hope that one day I'll see you. And when I do, I'll tell you that I'm sorry, that I was afraid I couldn't meet your needs, my heart being bankrupt of real love, suffocated by the constriction of rejection. I lacked the affection needed to raise you. It's true. I was selfish and virtually homeless, less than a paycheck away from broken. That's not the life I wanted for you. But I'd also want you to know that the decision I made didn't come easy. In the end, I did what pleased me, it appeased me, and quieted the screams in my head. See, one day in June, I pressed through a mob that held picket signs. They warned me that the decision I was about to make would be my biggest mistake, but I couldn't see past my own failure to imagine how great your life could be. My vision was blurred. I was too busy rehearsing my pain and seeing my life through lenses of shame. You murderer is what my mind kept replaying. I couldn't believe what my life had become. I had been chosen to be somebody's mom, and I wanted you, but not more than I wanted a life for myself, so there I lay. And through tear-soaked cheeks, the doctor says to me, your baby is already 8 weeks, but I figured I'd never be the kind of mom you need me to be when I was so broken. With rusted hinges on the door to my heart, there was no wind beneath my injured wings. I couldn't fly. And at the time, I wanted to die, but I gave you up instead. See, in my head, I was saving you from a life without a father. But really, I was just abandoning my role as your mother, feeling smothered by the reality that I'd never be able to tell you where you came from, since your other half was someone else's husband. You adulterer is what my mind kept replaying and my mouth kept saying. I couldn't believe what was happening to me. Legs spread, eyes closed. 3 minutes later, blood starts to flow. I could feel you weeping through my tear ducts, crying, Mommy, no! It was too late to turn back the hands of time. So I kept it and you a secret, my dirty little mistake that alcohol couldn't drive away, that sex couldn't make okay, not even self-hatred could numb this pain. See, I willingly emptied my womb of you that day, hoping to remove the scarlet letter that symbolized my shame. See, sewn to my chest, there was no S. Instead, the capital A for abortion became my portion. I never knew that one decision would leave years of pain, that giving away my maternity would leave permanent stains. No one told me I'd hear you cry for me, though you no longer remain, that I'd count your birthdays and remember your name, that I'd imagine you being promoted to each and every grade. I never got a chance to say I'm sorry. So I write you this letter hoping you'll hear me. And with each written expression released from my heart, Christ co-signs on the real purpose for my existence. My tongue becomes the quill of a ready writer's pen. My speech is the echo of God's grace, reverberating against the hollows of my chest, creating choruses of hallelujah that drown my sins in the sea of forgetfulness. He forgave my mess. My message is now formed from fragments of chains that used to bind me. The condemnation almost killed me. Then I remembered the story of Calvary and allowed his love to rescue me. In fact, if it weren't for that June, I probably wouldn't have surrendered my heart so soon. So, in a sense, you helped restore my innocence. Now, I'm the rebirth that Nicodemus questioned, the Damascus Road conversion that Paul experienced. Just call me Jacob, because I fight for my identity daily. I'm the whore at the well turned citywide evangelist, the prostitute that now anoints the Messiah's feet with my worship. I'm the one leper that returned to say thank you for writing the scarlet letter that pardoned my sins. It's as if God dipped his finger in the blood of the Lamb and inscribed these letters upon me. A-T-O-N-E-D. I'm the woman that should have been stoned, but now the A on my chest means atoned.